Hello guys, this is Sharon and today I'm going to show you how to make this particular stitch, which is just very easy. It's a combination of trebles and chains. The width of this is about 8 inches or 20.5 centimeters. I think with this design, it's great to make as scarves. And because the stitch looks very complicated, but trust me, it's just very easy to make. I'm sure you're gonna love it. To start this project, you're gonna need to make a slip knot first. Now we're going to chain in multiples of 10. So in my case, I'm going to chain 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 39, 40. So now I have 40 chains. Now I'm going to add 5 more chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the next step is I'm going to work a treble. So I'm gonna yarn over twice, and then on the 5th chain from hook, I'm gonna work 1 treble, and I'm gonna do that into each of the next 4 stitches so that I will have 5 trebles in total. So I'm gonna do 1 into the next until I have 5 trebles in total. And after that, I'm going to work a treble, and then I will skip 4 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the very 5th chain, that is when I'm gonna work a treble. After that, I'm going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then into the very next stitch after this treble here, I'm gonna do 1 treble into each of the next 5. So I'm gonna work 1 into each of the next 5 so that I will have 5 trebles. After that, I'm gonna work a treble again into the 5th stitch, skipping 4 chains here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th chain, that's where I'm going to work my treble. And then after that, I'm going to chain 4 again, 2, 3, 4, and then in each of the next 5 chains, that's where I'm going to work my trebles, 1 in each chain. So once I have 5, I'm gonna do a treble, skipping 4 chains, and then on the 5th, I'm gonna work my treble, and then chain 4, and then into the next. In each of the next 5 chains, that is where I'm gonna work my trebles. 1 and 5. And then I'm gonna work my treble, skipping 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4 into the 5th. I'm gonna work my treble, and then I'm gonna chain 4 for the last time, and then do a treble into the very last chain here. 1. There you go. So we finished row 1. Now for row 2, we're gonna chain 4 And then we're gonna turn, and we're gonna do 5 trebles into the chain 4 space. So now we have 1 and 5. Now the next step is just a repetition of what we did in row 1, only it's going to be into every last trebles of the group of 5 trebles. So that means we're gonna do our 1 treble after skipping about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches, and into the very last treble here, that is where we're gonna place our 1 treble every time. And then after that, we're going to chain 4, and then into the next chain 4 space, we're gonna do a group of trebles again, working 5 treble crochets. Now once you have 5 trebles in there, so we're gonna do a treble into the very last treble, and then every time we do that, we're going to chain 4 next, and then into the next chain 4, that is when we're gonna do 5 trebles again. So make sure that you have 5 trebles in every chain 4 space. And then 1 treble into the last of the 5 trebles, and chaining 4 after that, and then 5 trebles into the chain 4. And then we're gonna work a treble into the last treble of the 5 trebles. And we're almost done finishing the second row. And to do that, we're going to chain 4 for the last time, and then into the very last stitch, this is a chain 4, and we're going to work our last treble in there. So that's what it looks like so far. And then for the third row, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to turn, and then into the chain 5 space, and that's when you're going to work your 5 trebles. And then every time we do 5 trebles, next thing is we're gonna do a treble into the very last treble of the 5 treble crochets. So I'm not saying skipping, because yeah, we're skipping stitches, but the best way to remember is that we are going to always work a treble crochet into the very last of the 5 trebles, so that it will be easier for you to work the stitches. Every time you work 1 treble, you're going to chain 4, and then into the next available chain 4 space, that is where you're going to work a group of 5 trebles again. And then after that, after working 5 trebles, you know that on the 5th treble, that is where you're going to do an individual treble crochet, followed by chain 4, and so on. So that's the repeat pattern for this one, and I'll show you how to end the row when you get here. Alright, so to end the round into the very last of the 5 trebles, we always do our 1 treble, and then we chain 4, and into the very last stitch where we chain 4, that is where we're going to work a treble. This is the last treble for this row. Now when you get to row 4, you're gonna chain 4 again, and then you're gonna turn and then work 5 trebles in there. And then after that, you're just simply going to repeat row 2 until you get the length that you want for the shawl. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, you can check back on my video tutorials because I make lots of bags, purses, and other projects that you might want to make for your next project. Thank you so much and have a good day.